Pull over, that ass too fat. Pull over, that ass too fat.
Hey, Jungle family. So let's get right into this video. Let me see if I got some updates. I got my nails done. Y'all know that from the last video. What else is new? I don't know what else is new. So let's just get right into the story time for that. So let me tell you. I'm not crazy. Let me say. I'm not crazy. I won't be crazy unless I feel like you feel like my quietness is just me being a big pussy. But, however, I feel like I'm perfectly normal. I talk to myself. Yes, everybody does that. Whether you want to admit it or not, everybody talks to their self. Yes, you talk to yourself. The thing is, my grandma used to tell me, it's okay if you talk to yourself, but if you answer yourself, you have a problem. So therefore, I think I have a problem, because sometimes I would dead ass answer myself, like, bro, like, you know the answer to your question, and I'll just say it to myself, which is weird, but it's okay. I'm not crazy, but this story time might make you think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I feel like I'm normal. I feel like I'm very energetic. I feel like I like to have fun. But yeah, that's it. So into the story. So when I was about, how old was I? I was in I think I was in the second grade or third grade. So I was in the second or third grade, and basically what happened was my friends wasn't getting along with each other, and it was kind of putting me between what friendships to go with and what friendships not to go with. It was just a whole hot mess. It was just putting a toll on me, and I was just I want all my friends to get along, get together. I don't want to have to pick between friends, because that's not me. I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna talk to you, whether if you and you don't like each other. That's because that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's y'all beef. You feel me? But one day, my teacher, I would never forget my teacher's name, but I'm not gonna say her name just in case she remember me. So my teacher, we gonna call her Miss Left. So Miss Left, she gonna put me to the front of the class for writing. So if you know me, you know that I love to write. I've always written everything how I feel, even down to my anger, even down to the little things that I question, little stuff that I feel like I can't tell nobody personally. I would write it down, or I would I'm so sorry. I would write it down, or I'll put it in a booklet, and I'm just gonna write it in my book, because it's just it's gonna save me the drama of getting into a cat fight with somebody's daughter, and that's it. So yeah, Miss Left puts me in front of the classroom, and mind you, the class is set up like this. Everybody has a row. I need to lotion my hands. Yeah, I lotion my hand, y'all. I lotion my hand. So Miss Left puts me. Oh, sorry. So Miss Left puts me in front of the classroom where everybody can see every move I do, every stupidness I do. So I was so freaking upset. So I was upset, and I was just I'm not doing your work. If that's what you think is gonna happen, it's not happening. So what I did is I took out my little diary, and I started writing how I wanted to kill myself and all this extra shit. Yeah, this story turned left. So I started writing how I want to kill myself, how I want to kill her, how I want to kill the classroom, how I want to blow up the school, and everything like that. It was such in details. It was in details. When I say details, it was in details to the point where they had to escort me out the classroom. And they had to call my speech teacher, they had to call the principal, and they had to call my mom. That's how bad it was. So, girl, when I say that's how bad it was, that's how bad it was. But then Miss Left, she comes up and she takes my journal. So I'm what are you doing? Give me back my stuff. I'm hello, give me my stuff back. So I'm give me my stuff. And then she's just no, you're not supposed to be writing in classroom. Mind you, it's writing class. Fuck she mean I'm not supposed to be writing in the classroom? Fuck she mean I'm not supposed to be writing in the classroom? Last time I checked, this is writing class. So if you got an assignment for me to write, I'm gonna write my own I'm gonna write my own stuff. Fuck she mean, yo? So she takes my book. And typical me, second grader me, I was upset. I threw my chair and I threw my desk. Here she goes. She calls the principal. Principal comes, she reads what I said, she reads every single word that is on the page, sends me to my speech teacher's classroom. So I'm speaking with my speech teacher and I'm just like, she got me so angry. I don't understand. All this pressure's on me. Everybody wants me to be perfect. Why can't I just sit down in class and do what I want to do? I was doing her work and she just came up behind me and she just moved me to the front of the classroom, which was so embarrassing. Mind you, I'm in second grade. I am in second grade telling my speech teacher how I feel about my writing teacher and how she doesn't deserve this job. And I was just so freaking dramatic. Keep in mind, my friends are still not talking and it's being like, this is a toll on me right now. So it's like hurting my feelings. So I'm just like, my friends are not talking and they're putting so much pressure on me. And I wish they all would just talk and just shut up and make my life just easier. I wish I didn't have to come here. I'm so upset that I have to come here and da 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 da. So then they call my mom. If you guys know my mom, if you guys know like any parent-teacher conference I've never went to with my mom, she is so dramatic. Like she'll be like, so you're not paying attention in school? What's going on? Like, if you ever heard of Extra, if y'all ever looking for like somebody to be extra in y'all movies, like DM me. Like that is my mom. Like she wins it. Borderline, she wins it. So she comes in and she's just like, what's going on with you? Why are you writing all this craziness in this book and blah, blah, blah? And mind you, at this point she comes, I'm just breaking down in tears. I'm like, my friends are putting this toll on me and my teacher put me in the front of the classroom. I don't know why she did that. Mind, like literally, like this is how I'm speaking to my mom. I'm just like, she put me in front of the classroom. She embarrassed me. I don't like to be embarrassed. I don't want to come here. At the time, the middle school that I was in was PS 269. PS 269. That's near New York and Nostrand or Nostrand, New York. I don't remember. But I went to PS 269, and the school that I wanted to go to was a charter school. So I was just like, I don't like it here. I want to go to my sister's school. She went to explore charter school, and that's where I wanted to go to eventually. But I just didn't like the fact that they wear uniforms all the time. And, I don't really wear uniforms in high school. So it's just like, I was really angry. So I'm just like, you know what? My friends ain't talking to each other. They mad at me for talking to each other back and back. So I'm just like, why not just change my schools? So I'm just like, okay, this is the perfect time. So I just took that story and I ran with it. So then they were just like, I have to see I have to go to the Gbuilding. I have to speak to a counselor in the Gbuilding, see if everything's okay, check my pulse and everything like that, see if everything's okay. I cannot be on school property anymore until they get that paperwork. So then the next day I had to go to the Gbuilding. Well, not the next day, the same day I actually had to go to the Gbuilding. So it's Kings County Gbuilding. It's right on, I'm so bad with these locations, but I know where they are. It's like, you know how you know where something is, but you don't know the address, and like you don't know like how to tell somebody how to get there, but you just know where it's at. So I think it's like near Winthrop and Clarkson, like in that area or whatever. So I go in there, and then there's just this desk. There's just this lady sitting through this glass mirror, and she goes, take off your jewelry, take off your shoelaces and everything, and place them in this baggie, put on this dress, and put your stuff in a locker. So I'm like, at this point, I'm freaking depressed because I'm just like, they want me to sleep in here? They want me to stay here? I'm only here because they said something was wrong with me, and I need to know if something's really wrong with me. But I'm saying this in my head. So I'm taking off everything. I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty calm. I'm just like, shit, I fucked up. And I'm just like, I fucked up. In my head, I'm like, I fucked up. I'm just like, I'm not laughing, but I'm just so upset. It's just like, they really thought I was fucking crazy. They really thought I was gonna kill everybody in the school. They really thought I was gonna blow shit up. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. This is an experience that I'm willing to tell everybody. This is an experience that I'm willing to tell the world, because my mom would not forget this story for nothing. So it's just like, you know what? Here you guys go. Story time. So I get inside. I was sitting in this little room where it's like, it looks like kids are playing in this room, because they have mini chairs and mini desks. They have like little kids' toys and stuff like that. There's already a crazy person that's actually crazy in there. There's a girl right there, and there's a boy sitting directly across from me. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't think so. And then they said my mom and my dad couldn't sit in my room. I automatically panicked, because I'm just like, I saw this in TV. Mind you, I don't know what movie it is, but they was constantly giving her pills, and she was constantly spitting out the pills, and she was putting it in her pillow. So in my head, I'm just like, if they give me pills, bro, spit it out and put it in a pillow. So that's just how it was gonna roll for me, because literally like 2 nights before I was watching that movie, I don't remember the name of the movie, but they kidnapped her and they thought she was crazy or something like that, and they sent her to Gbuilding, and she was putting her pills. They was always giving her pills, and it was just like, what's wrong with her? Like, let's just give her pills and let's see how she reacts to it. So they was giving her pills, and she was just taking it out every time they left the room, take it out and spit it behind her pillow. And mind you, every time she was spitting it out and take it behind her pillow, she had so much pills that she didn't take from the first day she was there. So I was just like, cool, they give you pills, you know what to do. But and then I was just like, what if I don't got no pillow? Then what? And I was just like, fuck it, I'm just have to crush it up with my feet or put it in my socks or something. So I was just, I was just thinking, like, if they were to keep me, that's what I would do. But they did not keep me, thank God. So I had my cross. They took my cross, which was literally like if you know me, and if at any video you see me, like, I will always have my cross on, no matter what, no matter the event, no matter what it is. I don't know what it is with me and this cross, but I've always had it on since a kid. It's just like, I've never really taken it off. If I take it off, my neck feels naked. Like, something doesn't feel right. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like my cross just keeps me sane, but I was in a room and I did this one time. I was just like, I did that, right? And this, I think one of the counselors saw me do that, and he started saying, you believe in all of that? And I'm just like, when the time is right, I definitely do believe in it. I definitely do believe in there's a God. And then he's just like, okay, so how are you doing? He kept asking me questions, and I was just like, is this guy supposed to help me, or does he think I'm crazy? I'm just like, my day is fine. I'm just here because I wrote a letter and my teacher thinks that I'm gonna kill each other. Like, literally, I'm telling him just like this. I wrote a letter and my teacher thinks I'm gonna kill everybody, thinks I'm gonna kill her, thinks I'm gonna blow up the school and everything like that. So that's why I'm here. And mind you, I'm in 2nd grade, so the whole time talking to him, I'm like this. And I'm just telling him, like, yeah, they think I'm crazy, but I'm not really crazy, And then when I was just like, I'm not crazy at all, and I started crying because I'm just like, I don't want to be here. My mom's not in this room. You guys are making me feel very uncomfortable. And I started crying. Like, I legit started crying. And so then they put me in this next room where everything is white. Why? That drives someone crazy. Don't put people in an all-white room and expect them not to go crazy. Why the fuck would you put a crazy person in an all-white room? An all-white room. So they put me in an all-white room, and it had like machines and stuff like that. They had this chair. If I'm looking over there, it's because I need to remember the story and I could picture it like by looking over there. So I'm sorry, but there was like machines and stuff like that. It was a chair, and they was hooking everything up to me. They was hooking something up to my heart rate. They were hooking stuff up to my hand to see if everything was okay. So the thing with my hand, let me tell you guys, I was naturally born with hard and, rough hands. Sorry. But at a point in time, I was insecure about my hands. But we're going to talk about that in another video. So my the lady who was like touching on my hands and stuff, she was just like, is everything okay? Why does her hand feel so hard? Like, what was she doing? And at that point, I'm just like, she's so rude. Like, I'm like, she's so rude. And mind you, I'm fixing my dress, like, she's so rude. And then my mom's just like, no, that's how her hands naturally are. And thank God my mom knew that lady. I was just like, thank you, Jesus. My mom knew the lady who was like assisting me and stuff like that. So I'm just like, thank you, Jesus. So she's touching my hand. She's just like, oh my God. And then they were checking my heart rate, but on the monitor, it kept saying to like, tell her to calm down, I guess. I don't know. But something was happening on the monitor. And she was just like, is everything okay? Like, can you relax? Can you breathe? And I was just like, I'm very nervous. Like, I don't know what to expect, but I'm very nervous. And I kept telling her, I'm very nervous. And she's like, relax. So then she took my pulse and everything was fine. And then my mom and her was talking about me literally in front of my face, and she's just like, this girl is perfectly fine. I don't know why she in here. She needs to get her ass bust as soon as she go home. So I'm like, what? So then they put me back in a room with the mini chairs and the desk and everything is. So I'm just chilling, waiting for my turn. Then a white lady comes out of the room and she says my name, Tammy Juna Brown. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's my turn. So I go inside the room with her. She has a desk, and I'm just sitting on the chair, and she has the original paper that I wrote from school plus a copy. So she's just like, is everything okay? I'm like, everything's fine. It's just that my friends, like I don't know what the fuck type of second grader I was, but I had shit all the way I don't know what the hell I had going on in second grade, but I was just too entertaining for my well-being. And I was just like, all my friends are not getting along together, and they're putting a lot of pressure on me, and I don't want to be in the school anymore because they're not getting along, and they're just making everything in school so awkward for me. I wanted to go to gym class and talk to my friends, but they're not getting along. And I was writing a letter because my teacher put me to the front, so I just started saying how I was going to kill myself and how I was going to kill the teacher and blah, blah, blah. And she's just like, do you really want to kill yourself? I'm just like, no, that's going to hurt me. I always remember that part because it's just like, bro, so why would you write the letter if you know it's gonna hurt you? Like, why do it? So then she goes, we're afraid that we can't let you go. When she said that, my fucking heart, I didn't mean to curse, but my heart dropped. Like, my heart was in my ass that night. Like, my heart legit dropped. So I'm like, no. Like, I was crying. I was just like, I promise I won't kill myself. And she was just like, how will we know if you won't kill yourself? What if we let you go tonight and you just kill yourself? Then what? We're gonna be responsible for your death for letting you go. And I'm just like, no, please. I promise I won't. Please. Just let me out. So then I get out. I bitch get out. So but first she was doing some paperwork. She was just like, you need to go see a therapist at blah 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 building in Kings County again. No, I think it was in Kings County. I need to say it, a therapist. So after I got released and everything like that, my dad comes and he's just like, don't ever call me for this stupid stuff. Why was she in a crazy house? What's wrong with you? You in a crazy house? Like, he was more angry than me, and he wasn't even the patient. And he's just outside carrying on to his best ability. So he's just like, just call me next time when something's serious, because nothing's wrong with her. I don't know why she acting like her head ain't good. So I'm like, mind you, he's Caribbean. He's Guyanese, and he has a whole strong ass accent. And he's making this whole big scene. Mind you, it's nighttime now at this point. So then my mom tells my dad, like, you have to take her to therapy tomorrow. He's just like, I have to take her to what tomorrow? And then he's just like, you have to take her to therapy. So he's just like, so you know the famous suck your teeth that them Caribbean people do? He did that long suck your teeth. And yeah. So the next morning we wake up. He was like, he wakes me up. He's just like, yo, we gotta go. He didn't say yo. He was just like, wake up. Go brush your teeth and go get some cereal and let's go. You have therapy at 8 o'clock. He was so angry. So I'm like, okay. I get dressed and he's still going in the car, still upset. But my thing was, I'm not in the Gbuilding, so I don't really care what this man's saying. I'm just gonna go to therapy and see what's up. So I go to therapy. We get in the building, we waiting. The lady calls me and my dad in the room. she's just like, how's everything going? I'm like, everything's fine. She's just like, how do you feel? I'm like, I feel much better. I've been, I was sleeping, I feel really good. So then she just asked my dad to move. Like, she asked him to, can you please let me and Tammy have like this moment? And then he leaves the room. So I'm just like, oh, why do they keep telling my parents to leave the room? Why? Like, why do they keep telling my parents to leave the room? Like, they just making me more uncomfortable. So I'm just, every time they told my parents to leave, I would just get nervous out of nowhere. I don't know why. I just get so nervous. But she starts asking me, like, does your parents beat you? Do they argue? Does your father ever touched you or anything like that? Of course I'm gonna say no, because none of that shit ever happened to me. Like, what the fuck? So I'm just like, this shit really happens to people? And I'm just like, wow. And I'm just like, nope, no ma'am. And she's like, how are you feeling today? I'm like, I'm feeling fine. She's just like, well, we're happy that you didn't kill yourself, but we have to make sure that you are fine. We have to make sure that everything about you is fine. I'm like, I'm feeling fine. I didn't really mean to write that letter. I really didn't mean to write that letter. And then she goes, okay, well, are you sure? Like, she kept asking me if I was sure. I'm just like, yes, I'm sure. And she's just like, we're gonna just check your post and everything and see how everything's going. I'm like, okay, cool. So she does that. She checks everything. She writes it in the record so my school can get it back. And later on that day, I went right back. They transferred the papers. My principal read all the papers, and they said I'm not allowed back on school grounds. So therefore, I got kicked out of school. So then, after I got kicked out of school for like 2 days, I went to my sister's school. And yeah, that's the time that I went to the crazy house. And I would never forget it because it was in April. I don't know what date in April it was, but it was in April. But I wonder if they still have like that type of data entry. But I'm so scared to go back and find to see if they have that data entry, because just like, what if they have that data entry and then I'd be like, can I see like the information that you guys had from such and such dates of me when I was younger and how I said I wanted to kill myself? And what if they'd be like, we need you to come back inside. I'm just like, no, wrong person. My name's Tamara. But yeah, that's the time that I almost stayed at the Gbuilding. But I went in the Gbuilding. I saw what they had going on. I seen like all the Ys and stuff, and all the white places. Like, it's just, I just thank the Lord that I did not stay in the Gbuilding. I'm just so happy that I did not spend the night. I didn't sleep over. I ain't do none of that in the Gbuilding. But that was the story time of how I went inside of the Gbuilding. Came out like a real gangster. Cause y'all really feel me? Like, I don't know. How would my life be if I stayed in the Gbuilding? I'd probably be mad depressed. I'd probably just be looking at this camera like, yo, they dead ass have to keep me in the Gbuilding world. I really wish, I wonder if I can, I'm gonna see if I can go into ask them if I can have like the records of myself in the Gbuilding, but I don't know if they keep that information, but I feel like they should keep that information, so I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, guys, come on. But thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for viewing my videos on my channel. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and commenting all the time. You already know, Jungle Family, we hold it down. We hold it down. We hold it down. Hey, we hold it down. We hold it down. I hope you guys have an awesome holiday. I hope you guys had all your shopping done and everything like that. So, I'm out.